Number one piece of advice for any family is to create a routine. A set routine can eliminate many behavior problems. Do your best to come up with a consistent routine for each part of your day. Individuals with disabilities thrive off of this routine and predictability.
Distress is a type of stress that we are not adapting to well, whether it be a chemical or a physical or an emotional stressor.
Know how many tasks need to be completed until there's time for a break, and also helping with transitions from one task to another.
And you can do something called squirreling. So you can have your child hold as many as they can or pick up as many and hold it in the small finger of their hand, and then trying to use either the index finger and your thumb or the first three fingers to pick up items. So you're going to try to get it out and kind of squeeze it, and then you'll have them hold the container and push it into.
The impulse control, being able to hit that brake pedal when kids are moving towards that fight or flight reflex and starting to move into that. Their overall movements and coordination, being able to do things that involve our entire bodies like jumping jacks and marching. The ability for our eyes to really get involved and to be in control as part of the reading. This shows up, of course, in our attention and our focus for our school and our homework, and how we do on.
It's like that. And the way these work, for example, I have the Proxtalker here in front of me. I'm going to tilt my camera down, and I will come back out of, let's see, there we are. So here is the Proxtalker, and it uses RFID tags. So there's a chip on the back there. Here's the tag, and when I press it, and wherever I put it, it's going to say
healing, support stress response, and actually improve mood, focus, and learning. But foods can also harm your child and cause things like energy crashes and fatigue. Harmful foods can suppress the immune system. If your child is already at a point where they're not as easily persuaded to eat vegetables, or they might be a little bit on the picky side, there are still some things you can do. So these are 6 tips that I've come up with that can really help your child eat more vegetables and even like them. So the first one is talk about it. Kids are naturally curious. They want
here in terms of the way the nervous system works too, because we hear a lot about how the brain and the body talk, but you have to understand the brain also has a control mechanism for how we regulate and heal the body. There's 2 very distinctive systems. There is this parasympathetic system called rest that controls rest, digest, growth, development, and healing. There's the other side called the sympathetic nervous system, which controls our stress response, right? Fight,